Hello. Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. And if you are new here, welcome. I hope everyone had a great day, is having a great evening, or if you are part of the replay game, let me know that you're part of the replay game by leaving a comment down below in the comment section. Hashtag replay game. I really appreciate you guys coming in this evening. Don't forget to like the live as you guys come in. And if you're part of the replay game, go ahead and hit that like button. Subscribe if you haven't already done so. Join the family because we like to get it a little popping around here. We talk about celebrities. We do tarot readings. And if you want to book your own personal reading, the information will be linked in the description bar. I do tarot readings, I do rune readings, I do bone readings. So all of the information will be in the description bar below. I also perform Reiki, distance Reiki, and I also teach Reiki as well. And the information for my shop will be in the description bar below as well. So tonight we are going to dive into jayz, and without further ado, we're going to go ahead and jump into it, okay? But before we do that, let me put this little disclaimer up. Give me 1 second. So as you can see, this is for entertainment purposes only. You do not have to agree with the reading. This is for entertainment purposes only, and it's just a tarot reading. Don't get your knickers in the bunch. I do have my protection incense going, my patchouli, and I also got my crown incense going so I could connect to my higher self. So let's go ahead and jump into it, okay? You know, sometimes we be technically challenged around here, meaning me. And there is a full moon coming on the 1st of August, and I believe it's in the sign Aquarius. So I might post something on my Instagram. Don't forget to follow me over on Instagram, House of Kemisi. And I haven't been doing the daily tarot readings. I might jump back into doing at least the weekly. But I do go on Instagram and periodically give you information about the astrology and the moons, especially the full and new moons. So I have a new deck that I wanted to break out, which is the Black Tarot. I look forward to incorporating this deck into my readings. And of course, the Old Faithful, the Energy Oracle deck. And then I also have, what is this? The African Gods Oracle deck. So I'm very interested in and excited to using these two new decks. For whatever reason, for a jayz, I kept eyeing these two decks and was like, okay, they are about their Jay and Bay. It are about their African heritage and African connections. So I wanted to go ahead and break these things out and see how they do, and see if they resonate with me and you guys, and and see what they come up with. But I have been eyeing them. And I have been, you know, that the African tarot was a sacrifice. Okay. Spirit, please show me the energy around Jay-Z or Jigga Man. You know, if you know when he came out, we call him Jay-Z, Jigga Man. Sean Carter. So let's just tap into the energy of Jay-Z. Spirit, please show me the energy surrounding Jay-Z. I know one question that you guys want me to dive into, and trust me, we're going to get into that after we look into his energy. Spirit, please show me the energy surrounding Jay-Z. And interestingly enough, Beyonce is actually, was in concert here in Detroit. No, I did not go. But I know some people that did, and they seemed like they had a good time, and Blue Ivy did perform, so that was great. And from the little videos I've seen, she did she did an amazing job per usual. Okay. So Jay-Z has pretty much surrounded himself. He's always been very private. He has like kind of put himself like in a gated type of community. Let me know that you guys can hear me. He pretty much held himself like in a gated community. He's built up this border around him, and not just him, but his immediate family and his immediate circle, as like protection. This is what he's done to protect himself and to guard himself. And it's a way to separate from not reality, but from business, and then there's family. So he's very protective of his privacy and his family and the people that is in his immediate circle. And he has built this fence, this barrier. There is a line clearly drawn for Jay-Z, and he's doing this out of love, but he's also protecting his wealth as well. His family wealth. There are about generational wealth, so this is him trying to protect that. This is his way of protecting those that he loves. Spirit, is there any other messages surrounding the energy of Jay-Z? There have, because this is like a past position, I got the storm warning. Of course, I got my obsidian going. You guys can see that. Okay. In the past, there have been some rough times for them, or rough times just for Jay-Z. But then also he needs to be mindful of anything that's coming to the horizon, because he's not out of the woods as of yet. And then I got the third chakra, which is the sacral. So there's some creative stirrings going for Jay-Z. I wonder, I'm not getting music, but I'm getting other avenues. Music is not him making another album. I'm old school, another CD album, whatever you want to call them nowadays, is not out of the question, but he's looking at different creative outlets for himself to express that. And then also he is becoming very, very connected to spirit, to the universal energy. He is very I won't say religious, but he is becoming a spiritual being. He's walking this path. So this is what Jay-Z is about right now. He is protecting those that he loves. He's protecting his wealth, because there have been some troubling times in the past, but he also is aware that things can come back up. He is looking into creative outlets, because the sacral chakra is about creativity most times. And he's putting his energy into those type of avenues. He's pursuing his passion projects. He's pursuing things that make him, he's very passionate about. And that is he's grown. He has grown significantly, but then, and that's having him pursue his spirituality. It's opened up some doors for him. So let's kind of jump into Beyonce, because I just got that. Spirit, please show me the energy surrounding Beyonce, because they're like one and the same now. They're a couple. They are very meshed together. So you almost can't talk about Beyonce without Jay, and you almost can't talk about Jay without Beyonce. Spirit, please show me, because I probably will be going back and forth, but we're going to try our best to primarily focus on Jay. Spirit, please show me this energy surrounding Beyonce, because what I'm getting is that his growth and his path to spirituality is primarily because of Beyonce. That's what I'm getting. Spirit, please show me the energy surrounding Beyonce. Oh, and this was a requested reading, so if you guys want me to do a celebrity or a tarot reading for a celebrity or a trending topic, don't hesitate to leave a comment. Spirit, please show me the energy surrounding Beyonce. A break is coming soon for Beyonce. I think after the Renaissance tour, she's going to take a lengthy break. She's going to take a lengthy break. Spirit, please show me the energy surrounding Beyonce. And she's planning it already. She's planning this break already. Everything is in motion. There is a plan in place for this hiatus. Don't be shocked if she start like going to like a pilgrimage and starts going to different spiritual retreats, or start talking about spiritual journeys and things like that. She's like she's going to take a hiatus to reconnect. It's all in due time. She's being very patient. She's going to give us what we want, what her fans want and demand of her, and then she's going to take a lengthy break and step back. And this is what's needed for her. And she's being patient. She's biding her time, but she's got a plan in place. She's going to disappear for a minute. Her and the family, they're going to disappear for a minute. This been a long time coming for her, this break. And she's patiently waiting for it. Just wanted to come out. What she's seeking is balance and harmony with the yin and the yang. So she works hard and she's going to play hard. She's creating that balance. She's seeking that balance of working. When she works hard, she's going to play hard. So she's going to work hard on this tour, make it the best tour ever, give her fans what they want, and then she's going to dip because she's going to need that break. Yes, this is she is moving forward with this. She's moving forward with it. And this is leading to her own personal healing and personal happiness. So yes, she got a plan in place. So don't be shocked when she go on hiatus. She definitely got a plan in place, and she's moving towards that. She is definitely moving towards a break. So that is the energy surrounding Jay and Bay. And let's dive into some questions here. Let me get my deck right quick. I am so excited for this deck. This is the Black Tarot deck. I'm excited for this. Spirit, please show me if Jay-Z has an outside baby besides the ones he have with Beyonce. Is it true that Jay-Z has a outside child? Spirit, please show me, is it true that Jay-Z has an outside child? That's an adult now, I believe. Spirit, please show me if Jay-Z has an outside child. I got the Sun in reverse. I got the 7 of baskets. Does Jay-Z have an outside child? Spirit, please show me if Jay-Z has an outside child. Give me one more card. I'm getting that him and Beyonce are more than likely done having children. If I can get one more card, Spirit. There we go. And I got the 8 of coins, 8 of wands, and then I have, hopefully you guys can still see these, and then I have the 3 of baskets. So let's dive a little bit deeper, shall we? So with the Sun card, and that's in reverse. The Sun is in the reverse. So the reverse of the Sun is basically telling me that it's not. baskets. So three up baskets. Okay, the baskets are cups. Because since this is a brand new deck, I'm learning that the baskets are cups. So the 7 of cups here for baskets. Yeah, so basically, it's not, the news that came out is not what we was an illusion. So it's not how things went down. Um, so it's not what it is. And it all came out like relatively quickly. Um, but he's going to be celebrating in the end once this is all over and it goes away and people stop questioning him. So I don't believe that the young man that is claiming to be Jay-Z's son is actually his, because the son is reversed. It's a possibility, but at the end of the day, it's not. I don't believe it is. And they've been working behind the scenes to kind of like, squash this and deal with it privately. They've been working kind of behind the scenes. I'm not saying they trying to bribe the family away or anything like that, but they're just working behind the scenes to resolve the situation because everything came out relatively fast. And the young man is really not letting up. But at the end of the day, Jay is going to be celebrating with the news that comes out that this young man is not his. He's at the end of the day, there's going to be celebration about the news that comes out, and everything is going to be squashed. So I don't believe that this young man is his, unfortunately. Spirit, what is the intentions of the young man claiming to be Jay-Z's son? Is the attention of the young man claiming to be Jay-Z's son financial? Is he trying to get financial gain by claiming to be Jay-Z's son? Spirit, is the young man trying to get financial gain by claiming to be Jay-Z's son? Two of Wands. Spirit, is the young man trying to get financial gain by claiming to be Jay-Z's son? These are reverse cards, y'all. Two of Wands, the Magician in reverse. Seven of Knives. Four of Baskets. Nine of Knives. Oop, okay. Okay, well, I guess I hit on something. So let's go with the Two of Wands. In reverse. The Two of Wands is in reverse. Okay, so his intentions of coming out and saying that he was Jay-Z's son, there was ulterior motives behind it. Is more than likely like getting himself noticed and getting the attention, but it didn't come out the way. It's not giving him the results that he wanted. I guess he thought that he was going to start living the life, and it's not. Irregardless of what he's saying, he thought he was going to get some type of gain from it, and he's not getting that gain. Hence why he's trying to drag it out even more. Again, with the Magician, his the things that he's doing is being blocked. All of his efforts is being blocked, and him trying to use the media, and everything like that is being blocked. Even he kind of like low-key, he knows that he's not Jay-Z's son, but he wanted to continue with the narrative to try to get some type of gain from it. And this is not just his decision. I believe there was someone else. It might be his mother that convinced him to kind of put this in his head, and he kind of ran with it. And then we get into some swords. The Seven of Swords. Yes. The Seven of Swords is basically, yes, this is a fabrication. This story is a fabrication. The Four of Baskets is the Four of Cups. Basically, he and the other person that's involved in this situation is not happy. Whatever is being offered to them, they're not happy with that offer, and they are trying to get all they can get from the storyline, but it's like not enough, and it's not what they're not getting what they feel like they should be getting. And then I got the Nine of Knives, and it's turning out to be a nightmare. It's turning out to be a nightmare, and it's causing them stress, turmoil. So you can see the card a little bit better. This is the Nine of Knives, which is the Nine of Swords. It's causing more trouble for them than they bargained for. So they might as well just go ahead and give up on the storyline, because everybody knows this is a fabrication, and he didn't come up with this idea himself. Based off the Magician in the reverse, it's someone else. The Two of Wands. It's someone else that brought this idea to him, that put this in his head. It wasn't just him. So him and this other person, maybe it is his mother, put the idea in his head, and he pretty much ran with it. It's giving borderline like mental, MI. If you guys know, if you know, you know. Certain words you can't say on the internet before getting flagged, especially on YouTube. So MI, sickness of the head, is giving some of that. like disillusionment, like believing in your own lies to the point of just knowing that it's true even though you know it's not. So that is about Jay-Z and this supposed child of his. It's not his. It's not his. And it's a fabrication that he and I believe his mother or someone else came up with, because he didn't just come up on it about this on his own. Another thing that I got was that Jay is actually talking to Kanye, but not like before, where they was like buddy and like brothers, pseudo brothers. Jay-Z is keeping his distance from Kanye publicly, but there have been some communication between the two of them. Not a lot, some. There has been a little bit of reaching out, especially during the height of Kanye's illness, the onset, and the public viewing of it. There have been communication between the camps. Let's put it like that. Between the camps. It's not a lot and it's not consistent, but Jay-Z is trying to be very undercover with it, and because he is concerned. He is concerned. So let's just look into that briefly. And then we're going to wrap up with final messages for Jay. Okay? Don't forget to hit that like button, like this live. Join and subscribe so I can give you guys more of this type of content. If you are enjoying these celebrity readings and trending topic readings, which are for entertainment purposes only, go ahead and subscribe and let me know that you guys are enjoying this content so I can bring you some more. Spirit, please show me if Jay-Z and Kanye are communicating. I won't say they will start working together, but if they are communicating, these are a lot of cards. Ace of coins. Yeah, aces to me are yes cards, so yes. Six of baskets, six of cups, because there's familiarity between the two. They have history. They have history. There's this illusionment again, the confusion. There's confusion about why there was that separation. There's that little bit of confusion. There is regret. Five of baskets, five of cups. There is a little bit of regret, about how things went down. Two of knives, daughter of cups, father of baskets, and son of knives. So let's get into this two of swords. Yeah, they're keeping, if they are communicating, they're keeping it very hush-hush. They're not making a move to reconnect, but they're both being guarded because of how things happen. So don't be expecting a big old display of them reconnecting and seeing them like jointly together and it's going to be this big old kumbaya moment. Don't be expecting that, because that's not going to happen. They both are needed to take a step back from the relationship, and that's what they're doing. But they're also there's like I said, there's some communication between the two of them, or at least their camps. Yeah, so they needed this break so they could really see what was going on around them and between them. And with the Daughter of Cups, they still have, oh, this is in reverse. I believe this is Kanye that's really kind of being stubborn and not really trying to, you know, he's hiding his feelings very well, and he's kind of like low key rejecting the advances of Jay, not in that type of way, but Jay-Z's reaching out, and Kanye is kind of rejecting. So that is kind of like the hold up. Because he feels very betrayed by Jay. So he has some insecurities, and he doesn't trust the situation. But to be honest, Kanye is keeping up with Jay-Z on social media. He is definitely keeping tabs on Jay-Z. He's keeping tabs on Jay-Z, even though he's rejecting Jay-Z's attempts to of reconciliation and showing concern for him. But Kanye, I wouldn't be surprised if Kanye got some type of dummy account on Instagram, Twitter, or something like that. Is he allowed back on Twitter? I don't even know. But I wouldn't be surprised if he doesn't have some type of dummy account that where he follows Jay-Z and some other celebrities. He might not communicate with them, but he has a dummy account where he is following them. So even though he's rejecting Jay-Z's attempts to reconcile, or not even fully reconcile, but to show that he is concerned for him, he's rejecting that, but he is keeping tabs on them. That's interesting. Well, that does sound like Kanye. Kanye would do some stuff like that. Because he probably still following Kim the same way. He is probably still trying to follow Kim the same way. So let's get some final messages for Jay-Z, okay? Let's get this African Gods Oracle. Spirit, please show me any final messages for Jay-Z. Is there any final messages for Jay-Z? I just love the quarry shells on this. The design, I just love it. Spirit, please show me any messages for Jay-Z. I will take this. I got Odie, Alafia. I got the full moon. And I can't pronounce this, but this is a beautiful card. So let's look into it, shall we? Yes, we shall. Okay, so even though Jay-Z has been facing challenges, he persevered and he stayed the course, and he's being acknowledged for that. of his heart, all of his hard work. He is being acknowledged for that. He's always persevered irregardless of what has happened and what came his way. He always took it on the chin and persevered and fought. And they want to let him know that they see it and they acknowledge it, and they are commending him for being for persevering and reaching success. And because he had these challenges created a chaotic life for him. At times it was because of his chaotic choices. So he made some bad choices, and that's why he ended up with the life that he had coming up as a young person and young adult. And with the full moon, everything is coming like pretty much full circle for him. He's like pretty much at the peak of his career. He's at the peak. And even though he's at the peak, there will be some times where he feel out of control because of the it feels like he doesn't have control sometimes, and that's because of the lifestyle that he had before and the lifestyle that he's trying to lead now, because they kind of like competing against each other. And sometimes he needs to take a step back, and he's being guided to take a step back to reevaluate and gain some perspective in those times where he feel like he doesn't have control, because things do get intense for him, and he's learning to kind of just step away and step back. He's learning that. And they're telling him to be diplomatic and lean on his words more, his intellect, lean on his communication skills, because some truths will be coming out, but he knows how to get himself out of how to handle that. So it's best to face reality. What I'm getting is that it's best to face reality versus not facing it. And he needs to speak up and communicate more and better about, things that bother him, and things that annoy him, and things that he's passionate about. So don't be surprised if he start being active a little bit more in his community, and an advocate. That's the word. Don't be shocked if he start advocating more about certain situations and political. Don't be shocked if you see him speaking out a little bit more than usual. Because he doesn't try to go into politics deeper, but don't be shocked if you hear a little bit more about him. Not saying that he's going to dive into politics. He's just going to, say what he's saying. That's it. It's going to come out in an interview, and they're going to say something. They're going to get his opinion. He's going to say what he said, and he's going to leave it at that. But it's going to happen a little bit more than usual. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this reading on Jay-Z. Don't forget to like the reading. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already done so. Join the family. And again, let me know that you guys are enjoying this content so I can bring you guys some more of this content. Thank you guys for watching, and I will catch you in the next video.